What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the next episode of Ghost Recon Wildlands. The lands that are wild. Lands that have not been tamed because I'm inside of them assassinating people without trial. I don't know. I don't feel that guilty about it, though. Like, they're bad people that we're taking out. So at a certain point, it's like, how do you justify this? You know what? I feel like there are ethical concerns here. Like, is every single one of these dudes a bad guy? Or, like, some of these guys just, like, military dudes that are just, like, in on it? And there goes that guard. And now I have a dominant shooting position, which is never a good thing for the population of the Unidad peacekeeping forces. It's always bad for these dudes once I have a dominant shooting position. It never turns out well. I'll take him when he comes back outside. I don't want to take the shot right now. It seems a little risky. My little dudes running around all over the place are trying to get me in trouble right now. Seriously, they are always running around, and eventually they're going to get caught. An MSR? What the shit is an MSR? Well, let's have a look-see here. Can I put a silencer on it? Like, can I... Oh, I could put a silencer on it. Well, we got an MSR now. I don't know what an MSR is, but it looks like a big, badass sniper rifle, so that's what I'm going to use it for. I can't see where shit right now. I wonder how hard this thing hits. It's not like the M40. Like the M40, it only has 5 bullets, though. The M40 has 10, so maybe this one hits even harder. I don't know. I also don't know how far to lead because I've only played with the M40 so far, and I haven't played with this one. It's a hard choice, man. I could be ruining my entire run right now. It's a hard choice. Don't give me that look. I understand what you're going through right now, but I'm going through it too. I've got that weird new gun feeling, you know? You ever get that new gun feeling where you fire it a couple times and you're not used to it yet? Oh, I get this dude through the window like a boss. That dude just gets shredded. He just be walking to his desk like, time to do some TPS, zip, and just gone. No longer exist. Erased.
Hostile down.
Yeah, I think this one hits a little harder. That dude like flew. That guy did like a little hop skip up in the air like Dick Van Dyke thing and then ate shit afterwards. Looked like he was part of a Mary Poppins dance number when that bullet hit the back of his head. I don't know what I want to do about that sniper. Like, I think I could get him, but I am not confident about that shot. Like, right there, because it's uphill. Luckily, we don't have to deal with wind direction either. Otherwise, that would make this all kinds of a nightmare. Although, I do like that in Sniper Elite when you got to deal with the wind direction and everything, too. So you're technically, like, curving bullets around the sides of buildings and shit.
Tango down.
Another one bites the dust. And the front area, the front vestibule, is looking a little bit better. So at least we've got, like, this open area over here. I did want to take the drone and just have a look around for supplies. So there's supplies inside of that building right there, or perhaps around the back. Nothing over this way. Let me get some more altitude above these guys. Alright. We're probably solid. It's just like I don't want to play with my life right now. Like if I can get those sweet kills, I'd rather not take the risky shots that like give me away basically. Yeah. I think this gun is a little bit bigger and badder than the M40. Like, you see how they fly? Like, with the M40, it hits them and they're just like, ugh, and they, like, fall over. This gun, it hits them and they, like, fly through the air. They do, like, some John Woo shit. Sun's coming up, too, though, so we're gonna have people waking up. Like, half the people in this camp right now are sleeping inside those tents. And so, while that's giving me an amazing opportunity to start whittling away at the station guards, we are going to run out of luck very, very soon. So, let's get moving. The sun is on its way up. It's deciding to, yeah, there it is right there. The sun came up with a quickness.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Alright, one less. And as these dudes over here on the left start to come out of their sleepy holes. What other gun am I rocking right now? Oh, shit. Okay, so this is all I have that's stealthy. So yeah, we're going in real hot and real heavy if shit kicks off in here. I don't think it will, though. I'm getting pretty... I'm not going to say I got good at it because I feel like that jinxes me. I feel like it sets a standard that I may not be able to live up to permanently. But what I will say is I've kind of gotten used to the stealth mechanic. Every stealth game has like a weird mechanic.
So the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
And while they all kind of do the same thing, somebody brought their gaming laptop into work. They're like, I'm going to get that WoW time in. $2,500 computer to play WoW. There was a guy, I worked in IT for a while. I worked for Geek Squad as a supervisor. And this one time, this guy comes in, and he's got this Alienware laptop that's like the size of, I don't even know, it's like the size of a cooler. Like, this thing is huge. And it's got like a gold plate on the bottom of it that says specially awarded to so-and-so from IGN or something like that. Like, basically, it was a gifter. It was one of those things that companies send out every now and again just as like a goodwill thing to the press to try and get them to give them better reviews or whatever. Like, they do it all the time. They try to do it with me, too, where they'd be like, we'll give you a bunch of free stuff. And I'll just be like, that's still not going to make me say that your Collision isn't shit. Like, you can send me free stuff, and then I can still say the Collision in your game is shit. Or you can just accept that the Collision is shit and that you need to patch it and not send me anything, because it makes you look guilty. But anyways, this guy's beside the point. This guy comes in. He's got this laptop that's like, oh, I don't know. This thing is enormous. It is legitimately huge. It looks like, it's like the size of a tray that you would make cookies on. Like, it's probably got like a 27 or 28-inch screen. It's a giant laptop. Like, it's only a laptop in Word, not actually like Indeed.
Tango down.
I don't know if that was a wise idea, but I just went ahead and did it anyways because we got to make some kind of advancement here. It looks like there's a bunch of them in that tent over there, so it looks like nade bait to me if this really goes wrong. But yeah, this guy brings in this thing, and apparently the laptop was specially made by Alienware. Like, you can't buy it. It was like one of 200 ever made, and they were all gifted to like industry people. And so he brings it in, and it's not working. And over the course of our conversation, I'm like, damn, dude, this is a badass laptop. Because you have to understand, this is back in the day when the 8800 GTX first came out. And SLI was like first a thing. And this laptop, if you opened it, had two desktop 8800 GTs inside of it. It weighed a goddamn ton. Like, this thing weighed, like I said, it was barely a laptop. It was barely a portable computer. Like, this thing was basically you set it somewhere and you left it there. And so it's got two 8800 GTXs in it. And I'm like, so what kind of games do you play? I figure he's playing like Crysis and some other stuff because that was like the big game that came out then. Like, Crysis was a really, really big deal at the time. I hope you don't see that dead guy. Yeah, I think the next guard shift's coming in. Let's fall back for a second. Until we can figure out something a little bit safer here. In fact, I might just want to shoot from the tower for a little bit. So I'm going to head back to the tower. And so I ask him, I'm like, what kind of games do you play? Because I figure it's going to be stuff like Crysis. I'm trying to remember what other games came out around the time of Crysis that were super, like, ridiculously high def. Like, Tabula Rasa was out then. There was a couple of games that had really, really, really good graphics and had just come out. Oop, get low. Yeah, he's got visibility now. So if the shot's going to get took, it needs to be taken well. There we go. Right in the chest. Catch that dude right in the boob plate. Right in his titty block. I don't think... So how fast does this thing fire? Hold on. Let me see if this thing is more semi-auto than the M40. It is not. So we've actually got a pretty large delay on each shot. So taking out two dudes at the same time is going to be rough. We've got him. We've got him.
10 targets.
Somebody go ahead and acquire him.
Got the target. He's down.
So there it is. Two more greased. You know, when you play like this, it's not as action-packed. I'll be honest with you. It's not as action-packed and it's not as interesting. But at the same time, there's something about a well-executed stealth kill that just makes me happy. Oh, dude's body's right there. So right about the time he sees that guy, I'm about to take him out. And then we just sort of hope this dude doesn't come out of the front. Which he is, because FML. So now we've got some serious decisions we've got to make. Basically, anybody I've got a line shot on is fair game at this point. That guy, I guess, can't see the body inside the tent due to something. I don't really know what, but I thought he was going to see the body, and the fact that he didn't has actually made me very, very happy. Where are you guys shooting from? So I got somebody right there. Weaver's right there. He's actually got a pretty good position. That dude's in there. He's living that SOCOM life now.
Target set, ready to assault.
All right, somebody put a beat on him.
Target marked. Got him. He's down.
Shit. I flinched. All right, I got that. Never mind, we're good. He didn't signal an alarm or anything.
That's it, we're clear.
If I get that guy through the helicopter cockpit. Ooh, got him. I wasn't confident about that shot, but you know what? Feeling pretty good about it now. Feeling pretty good about it now. All right, so we pretty much dropped their entire camp. I think the large majority of this game is about getting like a really, really good firing position and just sniping everybody. If you really want to easy mode your way through it, they really do give you the tools to do so. Got him too. That really only leaves us with like one combatant left. There's like one guy up here. We'll probably want to be sort of careful as we go up through this area. And in fact, I may ditch the gun that I currently have for something
Target down.
a little bit more concealable. There we go. And we are going to sweep these buildings. Nobody inside of there, so solid. Ain't nobody living that tent life right now, and if they are, they're pretty wrapped up in other things, i.e. talking to St. Peter and heading to that next phase. This dude's got mortars over here. Jesus. Can I fire the mortar? Mortars always kind of seem like the nerd weapon to me. Like you got to do a bunch of calculations and shit before you fire one. I don't know.
There's got to be some intel we can dig up around here.
They give people like me just bazookas and they're like, go for it. Just don't shoot your own side. Here, this thing explodes so you can't possibly miss. Then you got this guy over here like pushing up his glasses, firing mortars and making them land perfectly on top of the crown of somebody's head. And I was just like, damn, dude, you're good at this shit. You're making me look like a terrible warrior. Come on, son. How you gonna do me like that?
Qatari, this is Nomad. We've got the package you asked for. We're delivering it now.
Bravo, my friend. Drive carefully. The glass ampules containing the vaccine are very fragile. Take a turn too quickly and...
I get it. We'll be careful. Nomad out.
It also doesn't help that the roads out here are mostly made out of stones and dirt. Like, the terrain out here looks like a suspension system's worst nightmare. Like, when your suspension system goes to sleep at night, this is what it's terrified of. This is what it envisions. Like, you know when you wake up in a cold sweat and you're just like, ah! Welcome to your suspension system's life. I'm not even driving right now. I'm just coasting. I just said screw it. I'm not trying to crash a whole bunch of vaccine into the side of a wall. Santa Blanca. And people hella brazen too, just walking in the middle of the road out here. I'm like, you got like blind corners and all kinds of crazy shit going on. Like, how do you know somebody's not just gonna take a corner too fast and murder your dumb ass?
Damn. Looks like a mass execution.
The cartel's sending a message. Here's what happens to rebel sympathizers.
They haven't been up there long. We must have really pissed somebody off on that last off.
Is compa like short for compañeros? Or like, what is that short for? I wouldn't know, but yeah, there's a dead guy strung up right there from a lamppost. I don't think he's going to do too good of a job at lighting up the street. You guys have really kind of neutralized that street lamp's ability to work up to its intended functionality. Huh. I don't know if you know this, but humans are not bioluminescent, cartel people. Maybe if you had gone to biology class, you would know that. He's like, hey, Way. I didn't go to biology, but I did go to chemistry. I'm like, fair enough, fair play. You go to the classes that you're interested in. I bet some teacher encouraged you, too. He was like, oh, you're into chemistry, fantastic. Meanwhile, your little dark heart, you were like, I'm going to be a coke dealer. First, you take the baking soda and you mix it with the cocaine inside of the skillet. Then you raise the temperature. It's like, good God. I had a chemistry teacher that said something about that. We had one of our Yeah, I forget what Breaking Bad was really popular or something like that when we were doing our chemistry class, our OChem or something like that. I can't recall OChem or PChem or one of those classes. And like one of our finals questions had to do with like Breaking Bad and meth. I don't recall exactly what the question was, but it had something to do with methamphetamine because our chemistry teacher, the doctor who was in charge of it, was like really, really into Breaking Bad. Like he liked it a lot. Like, he really, really, really liked the Synchrotrons reference or something like that. I don't recall what it was, but I remember him saying that it was the shit and that he really, really liked it. This is kind of a hot neighborhood to drive this through. I'm not trying to have anybody banging on the side of the truck right now, or inside the truck, or on top of the truck. Just don't bang around the truck, please. I just got it cleaned. We had the interior detailed. I don't need stains everywhere. What's up, guys?
Nice job, Hotshot. Your team's done a number on Santa Blanca's share of the cocaine market, and liberating that hospital and those vaccines saved a lot of innocent lives.
Well, we aim to please.
The cartel may dial up their efforts to make up for lost revenue.
Maybe. But if they're not signing paychecks, they're losing loyalty.
You know it. I'll be in touch.
Is this an outhouse back here?
Unidad patrol headed our way.
Man, I'll blap that thing right now. Let's go.
Nomad, the package has been delivered. It's all yours.
Thank you, Kumpa. I'm in your debt. Those vaccines will save many lives.
Dude, we will drop the hammer on these dudes. I will run them out of town so hard. I got the 121 with me. I'm only this brazen when I've got the 121. Oh, shit, he's coming back. Hold up.
Unidad chopper, stay low.
Hey. Does he not notice that there's like a big camp of us over here just like clutching machine guns and waiting for shit to pop off? Nah. It's probably fine. So what is there to do now? I mean, we've mostly dismantled the cocaine industry in this area. Oh, we have. 100% we have actually knocked this shit over. Okay, works for me. Is there any intel in this village? If there's any intel in this village, we can look around for that. I mean, it's Puerto Nuevo. Couple of guns over there. There's the PKAS, a Russian site which is good for close quarters combat. There's a Kingslayer file. I kind of want to go over there and rock that thing and just teach it a lesson. Maybe like sneak in on that bitch underwater. Just come down the hill and be like glug, 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 and then just like pull up on their dock. Yeah, buddy, let's do it. And looky there. Taking one off the bucket list. I got a boat. See if we can get up out here. And it's made out of that weird plastic balloony shit, too. That's the funnest part of the boat, is when it's made out of weird plasticky balloony shit. Alright, so where we're going is right over here. That's what we want. Hey, 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 hey. There we go. Flag that up so that... Oh, this is the place that we infiltrated already. I recognize this location. Yeah, we already did this thing. This is the one that we snuck through. Unfortunately, I didn't hang around long enough to, like... I didn't hang around long enough to get all the secret stuff out of here, but now I kind of want all the secret stuff. So... I'm sure there's all kinds of Unidad soldiers around here. I bet you that's the majority of people who are around here. Stay nice and low. Get up to the roof. Introduce myself to that ultra snubby shotty. Not to be confused with the ultra snobby shotty, which actually just defeats you with the power of making you feel bad about yourself. This dude's got to be upstairs. There's no way that he's not. Huh. I don't see him, though. Yeah, I don't see this dude nowhere. Shit.
Hostile down.
Well, there he was.
Yo, I got a weapons case here.
Hell yeah, we do. And also, we got some supplies we can tag.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up the supplies later.
Oh, weapons cases on the roof. Do I even have roof access? If I do, I could probably take out a couple of people from up here. Nice and quickety careful.
Awesome. I can put this to use.
Cool. We got a super shorty. That'll be fun. I like how we have like the infinite financing of the United States military, and yet we're like scrounging for guns and bullets all over the place. The fun part about this location is we can like really kick off a war if we want to.
Sniper up in the tower.
This place can get super hot. Ooh, this guy's got the right idea. Damn, look at you over here thinking outside the box. No, don't climb over, climb up. There you go. Get up on that roof. Yeah, buddy. See, this guy knows how to be a sniper right here. He's looking for that high, terrifying ground. Rain down that holy thunder upon the enemy. This does kind of feel like it was made. I don't know what engine they used for this, but it does feel really similar to the Division. Like, seriously, the control feels really similar to the Division. The ballistics are better, though. The Division has garbage ballistics. In fact, I think it's hit scan. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I don't recall. I think the Division is actually hit scan, which means that like when you squeeze the trigger, it instantly hits whatever you're aiming at, whereas there's also realistic stuff like this game where there's bullet travel time and bullet drop and things you got to worry about there. That other one must be on a higher floor. How do I access that catwalk? There it is, round the back. Tried every single side except for the one I actively needed. It may be easier to sneak into that place in the middle of the night. Some medical supplies. Gotta keep those numbers ticking upwards. Is it possible to go in this way? I was hoping I'd be able to just hit like a big button or something, because military bases are known for their giant buttons that open their front gates. Didn't you know that?
All by his lonesome. There, at the checkpoint.
Oh. Well, shit, they left this gate wide open too. Where's this dude at on the tower?
Sniper, top of the tower.
Yo, eyes on the grunt.
Point him out.
Over there, in the bunker.
Might have to wait for him to be in a better position to get shot. I could have got him right there if I was a little bit more spry.
He's history.
Alright, so that's two less snipers that we got to worry about. This guy over here ain't moving, so until he does, we probably don't have much of a shot on him. Dude in a bunker over there. That shot's really sketchy. Although they're scouting out the whole base for me, so I may not have to worry about it for much longer. Alright.
Target down.
Got taken care of. Not doing a great job, but you know what? That's my favorite type of guard. The one that does not do a good job. These kids over here would probably love to be released from their captivity. We've got a gun part inside of there, which I'm going to go and snag. And we've also got a bunch of resources. I really wish I had done this while I was already here. Probably would have saved me a shit ton of time.
That's a kill.
Hello, Legacy. We rattled the cage. Unidad forces are attacking rebels. What do you want to do?
Oh, yeah, the rebels started a fight. Okay. I probably should have thought about that. Probably should have thought about that one. more than likely not in my best interest to release the rebels while I'm trying to sneak through this place, because they are inevitably going to get seen, and then once they get seen, they are going to get shot at. I was trying to save Holt. He was walking right through the middle of all of them. Goddamn AI just being hella rowdy. Alright, so for right now, the mission comes down to, oh, I don't know, hold ground. Oh, and maybe don't get busted on. Jesus. Where's my weapon case at? That's all I'm here for anyways. Oh, it's on this little shelf right here. No wonder I missed it. Cool. PKAS, and that apparently goes on submachine guns. So that'll be a fun little acquisition. Inside this bunker over here, we've got some intel, which is a document, the birth of a resistance. Itakwa first fight. The rebellion founders, Pac Katare and Amaru, in the first days of the insurgency. Nice. Well, for right now, I'm probably going to take a little break. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me for the next episode of Ghost Recon Wildlands. I will see you all in the next episode. It's been a lot of fun so far. I will see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.